Your intuition and the potency of your intuition is straight up scaring people. It's frightening people. It's terrifying because it's just too darn accurate. All right. It's just on point. The fact that you know certain things that you ought to not know, or that you're able to make effective moves because your mind and your brain and the feelings that you have within you are leading you and guiding you either away or to what serves you, right? Or what does not serve you. Your intuition is scaring people because they know that you're 10 steps ahead where they think they're pulling the wool over your eyes. And it's a lot of people playing puppeteer out here, thinking that they're going to control you, that they're going to stop you, that they're going to stall you, that they're going to trick you and deceive you and pull the wool over your eyes. And that's where your discernment and that's where your intuition come into play. And it's scaring people because it's so accurate, right? You're going to have people saying things like, how did you know? How did you know that was going to happen? How did you know that outcome was going to take place? You just knew, right? A lot of us have been gifted with discernment, and that discernment has helped us to make the best decisions and to avert ones that have no good ending, right? And so this is why your intuition is going to boggle people's minds, because they cannot tap in like how you tap into your intuition. The fact that you have knowledge that seems so beyond what you should have or have attained, that it makes people feel creeped out. Like, how did you know? I've told people certain things, like, I think that's going to happen. Not because I'm posing to be a prophet, or I think that I'm a prophetess or whatever, because I never claimed to be that. I just got a feeling. I just have that inkling. I just feel like that's going to happen. And it did, or it does. And people will look at me like really awkward, like, that's really weird that you knew that. How did you know that? How did you feel that? How did you know that was going to take place? I just had a feeling. And I could have been wrong, right? Sometimes our intuition gets a little jacked up, right? And it's not always correct. But a lot of the times it's pinpointing on certain facets at the minimum that pique our interest, that end up being, having some truth to it, having some substance to it. And so it can freak people out. It's going to freak your enemies out. Your enemies are going to be freaked out because your intuition is kind of maybe exposing them. It could be exposing them for the plots that they think are going to go over your head, and nothing's going over your head. So it's kind of like they can't effectively track and plot on your life and try to sabotage your plans, because you already know, right, that you're already 10 steps ahead of what they're gonna do. Maybe you've seen the games that they play already in the past. So your intuition with logic, they're like cousins as well. They can be like that, where somebody has already showed who they are. So you're just acting on your better judgment, knowing that you can't trust certain people, places, and things. And oftentimes it's correct. And it's like your intuition will very rarely mislead you. If anything, it will protect you and enlighten you to make really solid choices. So you're going to find people really being put off and having to really think hard about how to approach you, or how to talk to you, or how to get at you. And they're going to realize there is no getting at you without you knowing it, without you peeping it, without you feeling it. You're going to know, and you're going to know well in advance, right? And that's the thing. So it's like they can't pre-plan any kind of attack, because right? Perhaps some decisions you've made are specifically based on the intuition that you've got, that you made this choice, you've done that thing, you did not go to that place because your intuition told you to or not to. And that helped you, that protected you, right? Where some people who are not tapped into their intuition, they get themselves in really tricky situations because they don't trust their gut. And sometimes you got to trust that gut, because the gut tells you something, right? It's telling you something. I mean, it's not nothing, right? And, there's nothing wrong with just investigating a little bit and seeing why you feel the way that you feel, and trying to weigh your options and making the best choice for your predicament, right? So it's kind of like, your intuition has been elevating you, and it has been scaring your enemies. It's been making people uncomfortable because they don't understand how you know certain things well in advance, seemingly like premonitions. It's something that's just sometimes just comes on you. It's something that just happens to you. You just feel it. It's just like, I'm not going to go there today. I'm not going to go there today. In 2-2, something happens at that location, because it's like you felt it. You felt that there was going to be something off about that place, or it could be a place that you go to all the time. It could be a inconspicuous place. Like, it's not even like a place of danger or threat, but you decide not to go one day and then something happens that day.